Good evening, you're watching Sunstar Reality with me, Nana Sareen. From regional updates to national headlines, we bring you the top 10 stories you need to know today. Have a look. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma announced Assam's public expenditure for this fiscal has surpassed Rs 1 lakh crore, a sharp rise from Rs 89,000 crore last year. He credited the Finance Department's efficient management. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma has ruled out the implementation of the Uniform Civil Code in the state, citing its secular nature and the diversity of tribal communities. Sangma emphasized that such a code would not be suitable for India's varied traditions and cultures. While Assam's Chief Minister supports the UCC and Uttarakhand has already implemented it, Sangma believes laws should be adopted based on their relevance and benefits to the state. Parliament's budget session starts today in two phases. The first part will run from January 31st to February 13th, while the second part will begin on March 10th and end on April 4th. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to table the Economic Survey 2024-25, analyzing India's economic outlook. Key bills include banking reforms, railways, disaster management, maritime laws, and the Finance Bill 2025. Discussions on demands for grants and budgetary allocations will also take place. Rahul Gandhi, addressing a rally in Badli, accused BJP of spreading fear, while Congress stands for unity. He compared Kejriwal's false promises to Modi's, highlighting Aam Aadmi Party's corruption and failures. Gandhi also criticized BJP's intent to alter constitution and slammed Aam Aadmi Party's silence during the Delhi riots. Urging support for Congress, he cited fulfilled promises in Karnataka and Telangana. India's GDP growth for fiscal 2025-26 is projected to be between 6.3% and 6.8%, as per the Economic Survey 2024-25. While domestic fundamentals remain strong, the manufacturing sector faces challenges from weak global demand and domestic conditions. India's PM Surya Ghar initiative has surpassed 8.5 lakh rooftop solar installations, moving forward the goal of 10 million solar-powered households. Union Minister Prahlad Joshi reaffirmed India's renewable energy targets: 500 GW by 2030 and 1,800 GW by 2047. With Rs 33 lakh crore required for the energy transition, experts emphasize innovative financing and policy support to drive clean energy growth. A photographer, Nitin Pariyar, died by suicide, leaving a note urging changes to the Dowry Prohibition Act to prevent its alleged misuse. A case has been registered against the wife and three relatives of Pariyar in Indore for alleged abetment of suicide. Police are investigating the matter. A boat carrying 60 pilgrims from Orissa capsized in a Ganga near Manmandir Ghat after colliding with a larger vessel. The National Disaster Response Force and Water Police swiftly rescued all passengers who were wearing life jackets. NASA astronaut Sunita Williams achieved a new milestone during her 9th spacewalk outside the International Space Station. Alongside astronaut Butch Wilmore, she surpassed Peggy Whitson's record, accumulating 62 hours and 6 minutes of spacewalk time, making her fourth on NASA's all-time list. Virat Kohli's much-awaited Ranji Trophy return was a letdown as he was dismissed for just 6 runs on Day 2 of Delhi's clash against Railways at Arun Jaitley Stadium. The packed crowd, which gave him a grand welcome, quickly turned disappointed when Kohli was bowled by Railways' Himanshu Sangwan after facing only 15 balls.